Good afternoon. Just wanted to take a few moments, David Buskirk here, take a few moments to talk about blogs and one aspect of blogging. So hopefully you'll find this helpful, this information. It's amazing all the little details that are involved with blogging. I used to think that blogging was just simply a matter of writing on a particular topic and posting it on your blog, and that was that. And there's a lot more moving parts actually that you need to be aware of, and one of those are plugins. And so if you don't know what a plugin is, I'm just going to give you briefly a brief definition. A plugin is a software component that it adds a specific feature to an existing computer program. So when a program supports plugins, it enables customization. And the specific plugin or component that I wanted to talk about today is sometimes abbreviated as what it's WWSGD. What would Seth Godin do? And Seth Godin is quoted as having said back in August of 2006 that, quote, "One opportunity that's underused is the idea of using cookies to treat returning visitors differently than newbies." And so this particular plugin, when you are in your specifically if you're in WordPress and you activate this plugin, you'll see this option, this particular plugin option. It'll actually say, "What would Seth Godin do?" And you activate it. Once you activate it inside WordPress, then you can go to settings, and there's a handful of settings, like 5 or 6 different settings that you can program to get the plugin to do what you want it to do. And essentially then the idea is if you have returning customers, they can opt into your RSS feed, which I don't want to get into, but basically they can opt into that, or they can simply opt into your newsletter list by inputting their email information. So what you want to do, obviously, in terms of your blog, there's a purpose behind the blog. One, you own it, so that's a good thing. Two, you want to drive traffic to your blog. And then once traffic gets to your blog, you want to provide multiple opportunities for people to provide their name and email, or just their email address, and so they get added onto your list, your newsletter list, so they can continue to be contacted and be given notifications, for example, when you post a new blog. And the What Would Seth Godin Do plugin is just one of the features or components that it's recommended you add to your blog, so that people just aren't reading a post and are not being prompted to act. They're going to read your post, but then they're also seeing these different components on your blog, essentially prompting them to give you more information so that they can be added to your list. And that's what we're talking about in this business. When you hear people talk about building your list, well, they're not. You can't assume that people are just going to hand over their email or hand over their contact information. You actually have to put things in place on your blog, specifically targeted, that will cause people to act. And in this case, act in terms of giving you their contact information, their email address, so that you can continue to touch them going forward. I hope this helps. This is David Buskirk, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.